Hey, welcome. Welcome to Gentle Rain Traditional Healing, Part 2. So I didn't get a chance to show you some of the veld plants. Um, so we're just going to have a quick look at a few of them. So I'm standing here by this formidable guy over here. This is nature's barbed wire. See, so there's our barbed wire. This is nature's barbed wire. It's beautiful. You can see all the thorns. It's amazing. So this makes the most incredible, beautiful black drupes, which the birds love and the children love too. And it makes an amazing jam. So it's very, very high in vitamin C, and it's one of Africa's superfoods actually. So it's a very, very good medicine to have around. So it keeps you safe, it stops the critters from coming in, so you can use it for a kraal. You can also use it for a spiritual kraal as well, so to keep ghosts and Tokolosh and Mpundulu and all of those other beings off your property. It's a very good idea to plant this stuff around. Works incredibly well. And then you've got another protection plant here. There we go. That's the euphorbia. Now the euphorbia also is a very good plant for protection, but not only that, you take some of the sap and you rub that on a wart. You do that every day, then the warts drop off. So it's a very useful plant to have. You've got these fakies, which are great for bee stings, for stings and bites of any kind. And look here, that's beautiful. That's another protection plant. It's amazing. So this is our local Haworthia. So that we would lump under a category called Intelesi, or magical plants. And this you would use to clean a house with. So you would take some of this, you take one of these off, and you mash it up and you wash it in water, and then you spray your house with it. And that just cleans out any ghosts or Mpundulu or Tokolosh or anything like that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so then we've got, there's a Hermania. It's finished flowering. So there we go, some more. Let's see if we can find a more vibrant one. Okay, I'm going to go and have a look and see if we can find it. Oh, I've just seen pig's ear cotyledon. That's also an amazing wart medicine. So you'd warm the pad up, you cut a little hole so that it exposes the gel, and you put that over the wart. So you take a little piece out and you put that over the wart, and then you wrap that up, and that makes the wart all juicy and it falls off. And you see there's another beautiful little Haworthia over there. Stunning. And there's a wild bitu. It's also beautiful. Beautiful black drupes. Also, you could make a really nice jam or relish mix with these two together. Be stunning. Okay, so let's go and see if we can find some other medicines. Okay, so here's a little gem, which is amazing. There we go. This guy here makes beautiful yellow flowers that look like a daisy. They're not out yet. I haven't seen any. So this is called Klein Karoo or bitter Karoo, and this is used as an infusion. So you drink a tea of this, and it's horribly bitter, like all good medicines. And it's used for indigestion. So if you're having issues with stomach, you've eaten too much, and you feel kind of liverish, this is a very good medicine. So it's a good idea to see if you can get some in your garden and just keep that. And then every time you overeat or whatever, ideally you shouldn't be, but hey, life happens. When the relatives come over, you can just reach for this. Fantastic. It's very good. And look here, there's the Himania. Fantastic little plant. They get a little bit bigger than this, but these are called old people's chewing gum. They taste amazing. Very, very delicate. A very delicate taste. Very nice. But you'll take these kind of more delicate tops, yeah, and you would crush this up into a poultice, and then that's used to treat skullcap children, young kids. So you just paste that over the scab and it helps to soothe it, and hey presto, no problem. Okay, so then I saw another little guy over here, which is amazing. So this is bulbine in its natural environment. So you saw my one yesterday, and this is what they look like in the bush. Quite different, hey? Beautiful. Okay, so here's another one. So that's also, this is also Himania. So there are actually two different types. I see that one was slightly more orange. This is a little bit yellower, and this has got more fleshy leaves. So I would use this one for the skullcap more because there's more juice. You get more leverage out of it. Also the same, beautiful, amazing, so delicious. Okay, ow, just got bitten by a stick. Okay, so this is also one of the heliochrysums. Smells very aromatic. So this one is used mostly for bedding. So this one is good for animal bedding. It's very aromatic, and you see it's not so sticky. Yeah, the twigs are quite flexible, so it's not as thorny or anything like that. So it'll be a little bit more comfortable than the other heliochrysum. Of course, you can mix the two. You know, that's also a possibility. So, here we go. This is a beautiful plant. So this is Kraalbos. This is what you'd find on ground that's been overgrazed or been neglected in some way. So this is a beautiful pioneer plant. And the Kraalbos is used in traditional medicine for TB, for treating TB people. Okay, so it helps support the healing process, but it's quite toxic, and a lot of people use this for toothache and all of that as well. So it is a good pain reliever too, but it does impact the liver quite a lot. It can be quite liver toxic. So what we do is we mix this with Villa Als, and we'll give equal parts this to Villa Als, or maybe a little bit more Villa Als than we would give to this Artemisia. And this would be given as a tea, as an infusion, and that would support the TB patients. And also, you know, with everything, we don't treat diseases as traditional healers, really. You know, we treat the person. So it's all about support. It's all about giving support and helping the body to repair itself, or helping the healing process. So all of these medicines that I'm showing you are all used in that way. They all support a natural process, and they help to bolster what your body is going through. Some of them, yeah, they absolutely are antibacterial and antiviral and all of those kinds of things. So it goes a long way, you know. But the emphasis is not on healing the disease, it's on healing the person. So that's actually what traditional healing is about. And that's why you will find a lot of these medicines are muti as well. So there's a magical aspect, the plant intelligence that I spoke about last time. You know, it's a very, very important part of the muti process, the medicine process, because the plants have a way of giving you exactly what you need, but you know, you have to ask for it. And if you ask and you talk to the plants and you get them to agree to help, and then they will give you the best parts of the plant. So that's a little bit of philosophy behind the practice of traditional healing. Yeah, so I'll show you a few more gems. Okay, so this little guy here is also really, really good for stomach complaints. It's an old koi remedy. It's been used for centuries by the old people. Okay, this is Anka Karoo bush. So you can use these woody stems as a kind of a toothbrush, and it helps to relieve toothache as well. So you chew them and it just relieves the toothache. So yeah, you would use this as you know, if you got stomach cramps, you would take an infusion. You can also add a few drops of this infusion to gripe water. It makes an amazing remedy for kids who are struggling with gripe. You know, their clenching stomach. Works really, really well. There we go. Looks very similar to the oncocypher, which is also similar remedy. You use it for pretty much the same thing. So, look at all these beautiful things here. Stunning. Look at how big these have got. You've got these beautiful yellow flowers. Amazing there. See, there's the kraalbos in there. Beautiful kraalbos. There's the in purple again, the heliochrysum. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few more. Okay, so I'll show you another couple of amazing gems. This is an incredible plant. There. It's related to the European horehound. You see how the bees absolutely love their flowers. These beautiful purple flowers. So this is Bolota africana. This is Katakray. You can see all the little babies starting up. It's so amazing. They usually form big colonies like this, and they go for years and years and years. So you'll often find the kids when they find Katakray, they'll start singing and dancing around it because it's such an important remedy. It's the most incredible cough medicine. So you'd make a cough medicine by making an infusion, and you would then mix a little bit of honey with it. And then over here is the slung apple, and you'd use this, you'd cut those little apples in half, and you'd use them for fungal infections on the skin. So ringworm and that kind of stuff. Very good medicine. But yeah, it's so exciting to find the Katakray. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just getting to one of the last plants that I want to show you. This is the most incredible medicine. It is certainly one of the most relaxing that I've ever had. Oh, look at those. How beautiful that is. Sure. That's kind of like a hibiscus-y thing. have a look at that, see what that is. Stunning. Lots of escapees here, I think. So this is a bit of McGregor which has been neglected over the years. So there you can see them. They look like pine trees. See that? That is actually Soralia pinnata. The Afrikaans name is Blokier. And the Xhosa name, Hlonitshwa, means humility. Wow, it's quite spiky. Okay, so if we can get in here, so we can get close to them. Here we go. So that's what it looks like. And the reason why it's called Blokier is because it makes these beautiful blue, light blue flowers. So when it grows like this, it usually grows after a fire and in quite damp places. And it makes beautiful forests like these. And actually, the way to make sure that they keep going is to prune them. So you'll find that the ones that die off in the bush are ones that are left to grow long like this. There we go, there's the blue flowers. I don't know if you can see. See if we can try and get close up and bend them over and see if we can get the blue flowers. Okay, there's some hydroquatum that used to look here. Some arum lilies. Lost sight of the blue flowers now. Not sure where they are. Anyway, they look like beautiful blue pea flowers. Absolutely incredible plants. But anyway, this is a beautiful thicket of Soralia, of humility. So I find that when people are struggling and they can't cope and they have lots of stress and everything is getting them down, work life is just too much, and this is the medicine for them. Soralia. There's some smaller ones. Absolutely beautiful. There, you can see them over there. Stunning. There we go. That's the start of the flowers. Beautiful. Amazing. Great. So that concludes this series. I will post again soon on some more medicines that I find. So if you like what you see and you want to know more or see more, then by all means subscribe to my channel, Gentle Rain Traditional Healing. And this is a shout out to all of those working hard on McGregor Magic. Thank you so much for this opportunity of showcasing this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landscape, which is the Klein Karoo. Don't worry about those invaders, but look at that. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, so have a beautiful day, of course.